Hi friends, this is Aarti ma'am. How are you all today? Amazing dear. I hope you are all doing good and fine at your home. Literally, I am so glad to speak with you dears. Do you know why? Because I had seen your answer sheet, most of the students had done better. That's why I am so glad to speak with you dear. Yeah, let's see FF4 English go through. Before that, you have to say why we need to go through the question paper. What is the purpose of go through session? Yeah, using this session, we can know which answer is right, which answer is not apt for the question. Likewise, we can analyze the question paper. That's why we need the go through session. Another one reason is using the go through session, we can avoid the mistakes next time. That's why we need go through session. Let's go to the FA4 English go through session. Yeah, let's start. Before that, this is warm up session for you. You have to do this tongue twister nicely and record the audio and share with me through WhatsApp. Are you ready to say the tongue twister? Yeah, let's start. How many snacks could a snack stacker stack if a snack stacker stacked snacks? Again, you just try. How many snacks could a snacks stacker stack if a snack stacker stacked snacks? Clear? Yeah, you just try this and share with me through WhatsApp. Let's go to the go through. Your FA4 English question paper you had you had got this Roman letter first, right? Your first Roman letter is read the following passage and answer the question below. What should we do here? Yeah, we need to read it nicely and we have to understand nicely. Then only we can give the right answer for the question. So, reading and understand skill is so important for this question, right? Yeah, let's read the passage. Diwali is a great Hindu festival. It means row of lamps. It is celebrated in honor of Rama's return of Ayodhya. It comes off the last week of October. Great preparations are made before the festival. People clean their houses and shops. Children look very happy on this day. The bazaars look very beautiful. The shops are decorated. There is a great rush at the sweet shops. People buy sweets and toys. They give presents to their friends and relatives. Now, we had read the passage as well as we should understand the passage, then only we can give the answer. Let's see the questions. Every questions in this session, every questions we can get the answers from the passage. Okay, the passage get all the answers. We need to search which answer is apt for which question. Likewise, we need to decide and give the answers. The first question is, what does Diwali mean? What is Diwali? Yeah, we can get the answer from the passage. Yeah, see here, Diwali is a great Hindu festival, right? Yeah, this passage get a answers. Okay, we need to choose which line is apt for which question. Okay, we need to think and we need to choose and we need to give the answers. The first question is what does the mean of Diwali? Diwali is a great Hindu festival. It means row of lamps. Okay, see here, that is answer of the first question. Let's see the next question. Diwali is celebrated in honor of. Yeah. Why we need to celebrate it? Here, it. Okay. It is celebrated in honor of Rama's return of Ayodhya. Rama's return of Ayodhya. That's why we are celebrate the Diwali. Okay. That answer is we could write from the passage. Okay, next question is, when does this festival comes off? It comes off in the last week of October. Okay, that is answer of this question. Students, you should understand every answers we can get from the passage. Okay, fourth question is, pick out the opposite from the passage. Yeah, what is the opposite of first? Yeah, we know end, last, but we need to choose which word is apt for the opposite of first. Here you have to search where we can see the opposite of first. Did you find? Yeah, here is the last week, right? Here we can get the opposite of first. First opposite word is last. So we can get it from the passage. Next one is after. What is the opposite meaning of after? Where we can get it? Yeah, you just find out which word is opposite of after. Yeah, you just search. Where? Generally, we know the opposite of after is before. So the answer is before. Next, fifth one. Pick out single word which mean. Yeah, that is the meaning of the word. We need to search which word having the same meaning. A mark of great respect. That is the word. Okay, that is a sentence. We need to search which word indicates the meaning. Okay, from the passage, a mark of rich respect is honor. Is a honor. Here we can get the answer. So the answer is honor. A mark of great respect is honor. Next one is to add beauty to something. That's called decorated. That's called decorated. Clear? Let's see the next Roman letter. The second Roman letter is, this is it is under the language based questions. Okay, the answer to the following question. Sixth one is, choose the correct preposition from the following sentence. Before that, you have to say what is preposition. Yeah, simply we can say preposition of a noun. That's called preposition, right? Yeah, it's a preposition is a connecting word usually, right? Yeah, it is usually indicates the relationship in time or place of a noun or pronoun to some other word in the sentence. You just understand this is preposition of a noun. Likewise, you can understand. Okay, let's see the question. The milk is dash in the jug. In or into. We need to choose in or into. Which one is right here? In. Yeah, the milk is in the jug. Next one is, I share the cake dash the entire class. Here we need to choose among or between. Which one is right? Yeah, among. We need to compare the two or two more things means we can use between. But here it indicates the entire class. Every classrooms get lot of students, right? So we need to choose among. I share the cake among the entire class. Are you clear, dears? Okay, dears. Next, let's see the seventh one. Complete the following sentence using he or his. Yeah, see, Raja was a grocer. Dash wanted to sell dash flour and sugar. Here we need to choose which place will get he and which place we need to give his. What is the difference between he and his? Yeah, he is a pronoun, right? but his is, this is called possessive pronoun. Okay, he is indicates a man, but his it's used to show something belonging to or connecting with a man. Are you clear? He is a pronoun. His is a possessive pronoun. It's called possessive pronoun. He is indicates a man. Directly it's indicate a man. But his is, it shows something belonging to or connecting to with a man. So we need to decide which place we need to give he and his. Here the right answer is Raja was a grocer. He wanted to sell his flour and sugar. That is the right answer for this question. Are you clear, dears? Amazing. Let's see eighth one. Fill in with a or an suitably. You know very well where we have to use an, where we have to use a. If we get any beginning sound of vowel, vowel means we need to give an there. If it is consonant, we need to give a. He is an actor. Here a, actor, actor, a is a vowel. So we need to give an here. He is an actor. The boy is a cobbler's son. Here ka. Cobbler is a consonant sound. So we need to give the article is a. The boy is a cobbler's son. Are you clear? Okay, dears. Next one is scrambled words. Scrambled words. It's called the jumbled letters. The letters are jumbled there. We need to find out which meaningful word hidden here. Likewise, we need to search and we need to think. After we get the answer, we need to write. Yeah, first scrambled word is LLISENS. Can you find out any meaningful word from here? Yeah, finally, what the word we can get? Illness. The word is illness. 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 Okay, next word is, yeah, we need to write the correct words from the jumbled letters. Yeah, you need to find out which meaningful word are hidden there. Yeah, amazing, dear. The next meaningful word is foolish. Foolish word is hidden the jumbled letters. Yeah, foolish. 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 Yeah, next 10th one is encircle the correct spelling. Yeah, here what should we do? Yeah, we need to decide which spelling is get meaning. Which word didn't get any meaning. Likewise, we need to search and we need to encircle the spelling. Here I couldn't circle the word. You just find out the answers only. Okay, VEAK. Weak means not a strong person. Likewise, it's get a meaning. But WEKE means it's didn't give any meaningful, right? It didn't give any meaning. So the right answer is WEK, week. Another week also we get WEEK means it indicates a days, right? 7 days. Yeah. Next, encircle the correct spelling of acorn. 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 Which spelling is right? ACCORN or ACORN? We need to find out. Yeah, the right spelling is ACORN. Acorn. Clear? Okay, yes. Next, 11th one. Substitute one word for the following. Yeah, here some students get some skeptic in this question. They don't know. Actually, they just confused. Why? Means they couldn't understand the questions. Simple, dear. Actually, you need to give the suitable one word for the following. For example, one who sells cereals and grains. Who will sell the cereals and grains? Cobbler. Cobbler will sell the cereals, grains. No. Shopkeeper. Shopkeeper as well. Like he can sell everything, not only cereals and grains. So how can you say shopkeeper? No. Yeah. Merchant. Merchants will sell the cereals and grains. Okay, so the answer is merchant. The shopkeeper as well is a right answer, but most related answer is merchant. Okay, next one is one who repairs shoe. Yeah, if you want to repair your shoes means where which person you want to meet. Yeah, you need to go and meet cobbler, right? So who repairs the shoe? Cobbler. Okay, clear? Okay, there's next 12th one. Write the rhyming words for the following words. Yeah, it's simple. We need to write the rhyming words of pillow and throw. Okay, the rhyming words of a pillow is slow, flow. For throw, grow, snow. These words are rhyming words of pillow and throw. Okay, next 13th one. Write the missing letters. Here, what we need to do here? Dears, you have to say, what should we do here? Yeah, we need to fill the dashes actually. But we need to bring a meaningful word. Okay, then only it will goes to right. Yeah, first one is write the missing letters. Here it is a word, but it didn't give any letters, not only any some letters. Okay, missing, write the missing letters. Here the right spelling of language is Language. The missing letters are N, A, E. That is the missing letters of language. Next one is nestle. Yeah, what is the missing letters of nestle? E, L, E. That is the missing letters of nestle. Now are you clear? Well done, dears. Next, third Roman letter. Rewrite the following sentence in correct order with correct punctuation marks. Yeah, here, what should we do here? Yeah, you have to say what we want to do. Yeah, we need to rewrite the following sentence in a correct order. Okay, we need to rewrite the sentence in correct order, as well as we need to give the correct punctuation mark. Okay, are you clear? What should we do? Well done, dears. Next, let's see the 14th one. Are now free you. What sentence can we get from here? What sentence is a right sentence? Are you free now? That is a right order of the sentence. Okay. The punctuation mark is question mark. Now we can say you are free now. That means it's like a statement. That is an interrogative sentence. We made interrogative sentence, but we can we can make the another sentence. You are free now means we won't give the question mark. We need to give full stop. If you do like that, that is the statement. Okay, clear? Okay, dear. 15th one. Subject do you like best? What are science, mathematics, English. That is a collapsing one. Okay, the words are collapsed here. We need to arrange the words in a right order with a correct punctuation marks. Right? Yeah, you have to arrange the words in a right order. Answer is, what subject do you like best? Science, mathematics or English? Okay, here we need to give the punctuation mark as comma and question mark. Okay, next one is well done, well, keep up it. We need to arrange the words in a right order. How we will get? Well done, keep it up. We need to give the exclamatory marks here because it's will cheer up words, right? It's a cheer up one. So we need to use interrogatives. We need to give exclamatory marks here. Okay, well done, keep it up. Let's see the next one. Fourth Roman letter. Write the word and separate the syllables. Example is guitar. 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 We need to write the word and separate the syllables. We need to find out the syllable of paper. Here we need to give the slash when we get the stress one. Okay. Paper. Paper. So this is a two syllabic word. Next one is eraser. Here I like to mention students, 3 or 4 students made mistakes here. Here they divide a eraser. Likewise they done, but the right syllabification is eraser. That is a right one. Okay, you need to rectify your mistakes. Okay, next one is backyard. That is a two syllabic word only. I had already given in a worksheet as well. Even you done a mistakes here. It's not too well. Okay, you just rectify your mistakes. They done ba, ik, a, ed. They done four. They made it in a 4 syllabic. But this word has 2 syllabic only. Okay, backyard. Next, homework as well as 2 syllabic word. Okay, homework. Clear? Okay dears, let's see the fifth Roman letter. Write short answers to the following questions. First question is, what is a syllable? A syllable is a single unbroken sound of spoken. A syllable is a single unbroken sound of spoken or a written word. Syllables usually contain a vowel and accompanying consonants. Here example, it contains a vowel, but it's accompanying the consonant sounds as well. So the syllabification is a syllable is a single unbroken sound. Okay, it's not a broken sound. That is a unbroken sound of a spoken or a written word. Okay. Let's see the next question is, why do we use punctuation? Yeah, what is the purpose of a punctuation? I had already said in a last class before video, right? Yeah, why we need to use punctuation? It's used to create sense, clarity and stress in the sentence. That's why we need punctuation. It's share the emotion, which emotions the author got. Likewise, if we read the author's word, we can understood this emotion the author got. Likewise, we can understood. That's why we need the punctuation marks. Okay, you use punctuation marks to structure and organize your writing. That's a simple emotion. Express the emotion. That's why we need punctuation. Next question is, give 2 examples for semicolon punctuation. Here we can use semicolon. It's a half of colon and half of comma, right? Yeah. Example sentence for semicolon is I drank coffee, semicolon, Malar drank juice. That it's a related sentence. Actually, I also drank, she also drank. The drunk is the same matter, but the thing is different. So we can use a semicolon here. I drank coffee, semicolon, Malar drank juice. Here, John likes eggs, semicolon, Jennifer does not. It's a opposite one, right? Opposite means no, the same thing, but she didn't like. So we can use a semicolon here. Let's see the biggest question. What are the benefits of reading habit? Why we need to practice reading habit every day? Yeah, using this habit we can improve brain connectivity and reduce our stress. It will help to reduce our stress and increase vocabulary and comprehension. That's why we need the reading habits. Another one is to improve the concentration level. Yeah, if you follow the reading habit every day, you can definitely you can get the good concentration level. So we need to practice it. Okay, next, help to control blood pressure as well. Yeah, the reading habit will bring control blood pressure, so we need to practice it nicely. Next, last question. Give 4 examples for each type of syllable: monosyllabic, disyllabic, trisyllabic, tetrasyllabic, pentasyllabic. Only one syllable means that's called monosyllabic. That's a first, chair, lake, call, these kind of words. Next, if we can divide 2 syllable means that's called trisyllabic. Divide, river, across, teacher, these words are we can divide into 2 syllable, so that's called trisyllable. Next, trisyllabic: multiple, multiply, magazine, expensive, calculate. These are trisyllabic words. Next, tetrasyllabic means 4 syllabic words. Okay, activity, population, biology, political. Next, pentasyllabic means 5 syllable. If we can divide a word into 5 syllabic, that's called pentasyllabic. Electricity, disability, participated, mathematical. These words come under the pentasyllabic. Are you clear, dears? Well done, dear. See you soon. Thank you. I hope you understand well. Using this video, definitely you can rectify your mistakes, dears. It will help you to avoid the mistakes next time. Thank you.